Well, good evening, 2Bs. It's Lord Iceon, or also known as Psychic Bob. Welcome to our show tonight. It's Friday, and we're going to do some psychic messages. But before we get to that, I have some very important and urgent announcements. So I want everybody to listen up. I'm coming today to you as Lord Iceon, as the head of the Order of the Purple Cord. And I have an announcement of grave importance. We are doing a restructuring of the Order of the Purple Cord, and we'll have more details in the coming week. But for now, I need it to be publicly known that Lady Angela McAllister has been relieved of the duties of High Priestess. She will no longer be the High Priestess of the Order, nor will she be a member of the Order. I have also decided that she will no longer hold the title of nobility of ladyship. And so, therefore, Lady Angela McAllister will no longer be a member of the Order of the Purple Cord. She is no longer High Priestess, and she is no longer holding a title of nobility of the Order. As part of our restructuring, I have now appointed a new High Priestess, and you will get to meet her in the coming days. Her name is Lady Cola. She is to be our new High Priestess. As new High Priestess of the Order, she's going to help me to coordinate the Yule Tea. In December, we will be having a meet and greet for the members of the Order of the Purple Cord and new members, prospective members. Lady Cola will be leading the tea and helping me to coordinate and organize it. As I said, next week we will have her on and have her greet all of you, and we'll have more details about the restructuring of the Order of the Purple Cord, as well as information on our tea, our witch's tea, to be held in December. That's right. Next week I will give you the dates. We're still coordinating it, but Lady Cola will be here with me live, and we will discuss the witch's tea that we're doing as a meet and greet for those of you who are members of the Order of the Purple Cord or wish to become members. So we hope that you all will stay with us as we go through this time of restructuring. And I look forward to introducing Lady Cola to you and having you get to know her and her get to know all of you. So let us welcome our new High Priestess of the Order of the Purple Cord, Lady Cola. Lady Cola, we welcome you and we congratulate you. I should probably also say that Lady Cola's induction as High Priestess, we are going to do a group ritual to induct her as High Priestess and to formally grant her the title of ladyship, will be held at our witch's tea, our Yule witch's tea. So I hope you will come out and join that, and we will have a wonderful ritual to anoint and consecrate her as High Priestess of the Order. So, Lady Nicola, please receive my congratulations. We look forward to working with you in the Order of the Purple Cord. Thank you very much. Well, that was our big announcement tonight. Also, just to let you know, I still have a few openings left for this Saturday's Psychic Development class. If you want to join our class, go over to my website to PsychicBob.com and register today. It's $30. I'm keeping registration open until 6 a.m. Eastern time, Saturday morning. So you have all night, it's Friday night. Go over and get your class membership. I still have a few spots left, and I would love to have all of you come and join. We're going to work on how to open our channel and how to connect with Spirit and do more work with message receiving and message delivery. So if you've been wanting to, learn how to connect psychically, how to do the work of Spirit, how to develop your own psychism, come out and join our class. It's 2-hour class it'll be held on Zoom. Hey, good to see you guys. I see a lot of you saying hi, hello, hello, hello. It's a 2-hour class that will be held on Saturday from 12 p.m. Eastern time till 2 p.m. So there's nowhere else you're going to get direct psychic training from one of America's top psychics for only $30. So I keep the price low so that more people can come and really get the help. I was very fortunate in the early days of my work that I received my training for a reasonable price. And anything you invest in your training is an investment in yourself. We already have some members of the class who are actually already doing professional psychic work that have been with us for a little while. And they're actually venturing out, taking clients, and seeing some amazing experiences. Why don't you come out and join us? It's $30. Register over at PsychicBob.com. In fact, there's my PsychicBob.com. I forgot to put my banner up. Hold on, let me put my banner up here so I can still do this. Here it is. Register. There's register for Psychic Bob's class. Can you guys see that on the screen? Cola, is that showing? Let me know. Okay. So I'd love to have you guys come out and join us. Also, just real quick, this Sunday's class on Sunday, I'm holding a class on Sunday, November 21st. Also, Psychic Bob's Inner Circle. The Sunday class is full. We still have openings for the Saturday class for Psychic Development. Psychic Bob's Inner Circle is full, but I am taking registrations now for Sunday, December 5th. If you would like to be in the December 5th class, please send me an email. I will send out invoices to all of you. And those of you who are the first 10 who register will be in the class. I'm limiting the Sunday Psychic Inner Circle, Psychic Bob's Inner Circle class to only 10 people, okay? So first come, first serve. We already filled this Sunday. We're almost, I don't know, Cola, if you check the list, we're getting close to full, I think, for Sunday the 5th, but we still have a few spots. So please come and join us. That class is $50. And in the Psychic Bob's Inner Circle, the first hour of the class, it's a 2-hour class on Sunday from 12 to 2. It only meets twice a month, not every week. So it'll be November 21st, and then the next class will be December the 5th. So now we're taking registrations for December the 5th. The 21st is full. So it's a 2-hour class. The first hour, I talk about some of my psychic insights, my knowledge as a psychic of what's really going on. We're going to talk about controversial topics, things that I cannot discuss here at YouTube. Such things as, what is the truth about the alien presence on Earth? What is going on with ancient prophecies and modern day revelations? What are the truth about the real happenings of the world governments? All the things I am censored from talking about here on YouTube, we're going to talk about in Psychic Bob's Inner Circle. So as I said, I limit it to only 10 people. So you'll get a lot of private time with Psychic Bob. The second hour of the class, I will answer your personal questions, psychic questions, if you want psychic help, a little mini reading, as you will, as part of the class. So I hope that you will consider joining that. That's $50. I do not have it on my website yet. I'm working on that. But in the meantime, send me an email saying you're interested in joining. I will send you a PayPal invoice. And if you pay the PayPal invoice, then you will be in the class. So I look forward to seeing you, and I hope you will join us. All right. Well, what are we doing today? For those of you who are new here, any new people, by the way, let us know you're here. Queen Cola Bobs is in the chat. She's our moderator. Shout out to her. And Queen Cola Bobs is also Lady Cola, if anybody's confused. So Queen Cola Bobs will be the high priestess as well. So she's going to be a very busy person because Psychic Bob keeps everybody busy. Thank you, Queen Cola Bobs, for your support and for your dedication to serve the Order of the Purple Cord. Yeah, David Jan, I'd love to have you at the Sunday class. So send me an email and I'll make sure to put you on the list. Excuse me. So tonight we're going to do some psychic readings. But before we do that, we need to open the channel. So we're going to do some meditation, okay? Melinda Tourney says, hi, Psychic Bob. So grateful. I caught you. You look great. Many blessings to yours. God bless you. Thank you. By the way, how you like my jewelry? Look at my jeweled pin I'm wearing tonight. I don't know if you guys can see it very clearly. It's a jeweled star. It's from the 1950s. You know, Psychic Bob loves his diamonds and his bling. So I'm wearing my jeweled star tonight. All right. Oh, I'm also wearing my pentacle, silver pentacle. So that's my jewelry tonight. See how you like that? Do I look all right? All right. You guys like it? All right. So we're going to do some meditation to open the channel. By the way, please also hold your donations. I will be taking donations for readings tonight if you'd like to donate. I really need the money right now. I've had a lot of expenses. I have some legal expenses that are coming up due to some stuff I have to take care of legally. And so any support is truly, truly appreciated. Okay. Hold your donations. We'll talk about that in a minute. But let's do some meditation. Open the channel, okay? Because we all need that today. It's the end of the week. Huh? We made it to Friday, huh? What do you think? All right. So I want you to get comfortable. We're going to just start by closing our eyes. And if you've never done meditation, just follow along. You'll get this. It's so easy. And as we close our eyes, I want you to follow your breathing, just gently in and out. And as we follow our breathing, let's let go all the tensions of the day and enter into that place of silence and peace within. And as we follow our breathing, I want you to draw your attention now down to the middle of the chest area. And inside of you, in the middle of the chest, I want you to see a little spark of white light, just a pinpoint of light. I want you to focus on that. And as you see that light, I want you to see it become a little brighter and a little larger so you can really see that glowing light. Okay, you got that? All right, now we're going to count from 3 down to 1. And when we get to 1, we're going to take that light and expand it to fill our whole body instantly from head to toe. All right, so you ready? So let's count down. 3, watch the light. 2, keep your focus. 1, blink on. Ooh. I tell you, I get a little dizzy. Oh my gosh, there's our first donation. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Masters Omniverse. Swedish, 20 Swedish krona. Thank you. Hi, Bob. What did my first ancestors look like? Masters, this is going to sound a little strange, but they look like light. They were light beings because you have a deep connection to the Arcturians and the Pleiadians. And those beings actually in the early days evolved from beings of light. And then they took on flesh form. So they actually looked like human, like they had their generally human form, but they were made of light. Over time, the Arcturians and the Pleiadians started to solidify and take on physical form. But that was what they first looked like. I hope that helps. God bless you. Thank you so much. Wonderful. Yay. Hey, there's Vinny Blake. Good to see you, Vinny Blake. Hello, Psychic Bob. Are there any messages for me? Thanks. Good to see you. Listen, Vinny, I got to tell you, right now as I'm walking into your light, I'm hearing Doris Stokes back here. She's asking me to talk to you about patience. She said that you're at a time of transition right now and you're feeling a little overwhelmed. And she says, be patient. That's her word. She said that the spirit is moving you through some changes. It looks like there may be some physical changes, such as a housing change coming after the new year as well. But the spirit people are saying that not to worry about money or housing because you've been feeling like it's like your foundation's a little shaky. And they're saying, don't be afraid. Your foundation is not shaky. And spirit people helping you. Call on Archangel Michael. He's helping you as well. God bless. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, there's Gary M. $10 donation. Thank you, Gary. Hi, Psychic Bob. Any messages from my spirit guides? Thanks and blessings to you. Thank you, Gary. Thank you for your donations. I really need it this month. I am telling you. Listen, Gary, I have to tell you right now, as I'm walking into your frequency here, excuse me, I'm losing my voice today. I'm picking up Liz's voice back here. I hear her talking to me about the legal aspect. And she said, just go with it. She said, you've got somebody who understands the case and is willing to work with you. I'm also hearing Mr. Casey back here, Edgar Casey, and he says, don't worry about the money. He said, just be an open channel. And he says, all things are channeled to you, the money, the land, the vision, and the team. So that's what he said. The money, the land, the vision, and the team, they're all being channeled to you. So be open to the presence of spirit and let it lead. God bless you. Thank you for being here. Oh my gosh, there's Carol Little. Hey, Carol, good to see you. Welcome, $9.99. Yay. Any messages from my guides? Hold on, Carol. Let's see who's back here. I'm picking up around you here. This is really interesting. There's a lady named Lizzie. Elizabeth is her name, but she's dressed in like Edwardian clothes. And she says, I'm Lizzie. And she says today, she said, tell Carol I want to walk with her and talk with her. And she says to remind her to look at the little things. She said, you've been in a whirlwind and it's like you're not paying attention to little things. And she says, if she'll slow down and walk with me, I'll reconnect her to seeing the flowers and the leaves and the trees. So I think Lizzie, that's what she calls her. She said, when I'm listening to her talk, she sounds English, like she's Edwardian English. And she said, I want to walk with her. And she showed me, she got a long white dress on. You remember the Edwardians where there's long kind of hooped skirt dresses? Well, that's how she's dressed. And she's here to bring some help and some blessing and some friendship to you. Okay. Yay. So yeah, you want to call on Lizzie because she's gonna be helping you. All right. Thank you so much, Carol. Good to see you. Carol, I think you're registered for the Sunday class, if I'm correct, aren't you? Anyways, I hope we'll see you. Thank you so much. Blessings to you. All right. Glittery Rainbow. Hey, Glittery Rainbow, all the way from Germany. €5. Thank you so very much. Hello, PsychicBob. Hearts. Yay. Hearts to you. Anything the spirit people like me to know today. Thank you and happy Friday. God bless you. Glittery Rainbow, I've already got Doris. She is so wound up some days. She's like Fletcher. They're both blah, 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 blah. Her voice is in my ear every day. I'm hearing her back here, and she keeps saying, she says, tell you to be patient. She said, right now it seems like everything is turning upside down. That's her word. She said, it feels like you've had the cake flipped over. And she said, the cake isn't necessarily destroyed. She says, sometimes when a cake flips, a gâteau, a cake, that's what she's literally using this example, show me a cake. And she said, when the cake flips, sometimes it's even better tasting. So it seems as if you're going through a period here where there's some transition and some things seem to have radically changed. But she said the flip of the cake makes it taste better. So that's what she's saying. I hope that makes some sense to you, but that's how she's putting it. And she said that you're not alone, to remember to call on her. And she said, I'm with you, as well as Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael. Thank you so much. Blessings to you. Oh my gosh, there's Karen Bryant, $5. Hello, Karen. Hi, PsychicBob. Any messages from the men in black or the grays? And last Tuesday, you accidentally missed my first donation because of the budget. I'm so sorry, Karen. I've had so many technical problems. I'm so sorry. Thank you for your donation. If I didn't say thank you, I apologize. Things were jumping and glitching and I couldn't get stuff back. So thank you for your patience and for being back here. In terms of, I do not channel the men in black. I have to tell you that. I'm not picking them up and I purposely keep a block to them. I do not feel the men in black are positive entities. That's my personal belief. There are a class of aliens that are the tall grays. Those I will receive, and I am picking up a tall gray back here. What's funny is this tall gray gives me a name of Alan. Now, I know that's an Earth name. It sounds funny, but that's how he's using an Earth name. He says, I'm Alan, and he's a tall gray alien. He's literally like 6 feet tall. He's asking me to talk to you here about, he said the forces of light in the cosmos are waging a battle against the forces of darkness. And he says, be careful who you align with, because he said that there are forces of darkness who may try to pull you in to their sphere. And Alan is saying he's coming to remind you that you have a choice. There's always a choice. That's what he's saying. So be very careful. I personally would be very avoidant of the men in black. So that's my advice. And I sense from Alan that he seems to agree with me on that. Okay. So I hope that helps. God bless you. Thank you so much. All right. Seaweed Dreamer, $4.99. Thank you, Seaweed Dreamer. I love that name. Hi, Bob. Any messages for me? Blessings. You know, Seaweed, I have to tell you, when I'm walking into your vibration, I'm getting yellow and orange light around you. Yellow light means that you're in a place of learning. And I would really encourage you right now to think in terms of where can you expand your skills, particularly professional skills. You also have a lot of orange here, which tends to indicate artistic creativity. So I feel as if this is a time of learning, of discovering your talent. And I would encourage you to think in terms of being creative, particularly in the area of work. I would say don't just do mundane, same old, same old. It's a time for change here. I do pick up around you as well a spirit here. This feels like it's a relative, I believe, on the father's side of the family here. This feels like it goes back father, great. I think it's a grandfather on the father's side here. It may even go further back, great-grandfather. And I just hear a voice around you. I think it's a great-grandfather, excuse me. And I feel like he's saying to you, he keeps saying something about, he said, walk in the light and pick up the learning. So he says, he's literally holding a lamp out here. He says, this lamp is knowledge for you. So it's like a golden brass lamp. You remember in the old days, the genie lamps that are lit with oil? Well, he's holding one out. It says, knowledge is illumination. Knowledge is light of the mind. So there's definitely some learning here, some education, some skill building. And this great-grandfather on the father's side is coming to bring the light of knowledge. So, you know, take that and run with it, okay? You know, if you're interested in going to school or picking up classes, I get the sense that this will be very easy. It's like he's opening doors for you. So this next few months for you, a lot of growth in learning. Be open to creativity as well. Thank you so much. Blessings to you. Oh my gosh, guys, you guys are amazing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You're wonderful. There's Jude Real, Cassandra McGowan. Hi, Jude Real. Bob, any messages from Spirit for me? Thank you and blessings. You know, Jude Real, I have to tell you right now, I'm picking up around you a number of voices here. I'm getting, this is may sound like fairy people, like fae people. I don't know if you worked with the fae before, but I feel like you have a long-term kind of connection with the fae. And I'm hearing a man, I actually think this is a god, the green man. He says, I am the green man. You've got the green man coming through. This is amazing. He's talking about the Mother Earth, the healing. He says, this is his little words. He said, I bring you to Mother Earth for your healing, for your alignment. Okay. So this is pretty cool stuff. So you're getting some help to connect to the earth and to ground. Call on the green man and the fae. They're all with you. Thank you so very much. Blessings to you. Oh my gosh, there's Queen Cola Bobs, $2.49 super sticker, 2 pounds 40. Thank you, Queen Cola Bobs. Listen, Queen Cola Bobs, I got Doris back here, and she says 2 thumbs up, and she says to tell you, she said, tell Queen Cola Bobs that she just keeps listening to me. She's going to be just fine. Okay, and she said it's not your time to leave the earth. She said you've been wondering, like you feel you're at a crossroads, and she said it's a crossroads of growth, not departure. Growth here on the earth. All right, so she asked me to bring that to you. Thank you so much. Blessings to you. I'm glad you're here. Thank you for your moderating. All right. Oh my gosh. Hold on a second. Star Lightworker. Oh my gosh. 3333. Ooh, I love that. Thank you. Thank you. Love, offering, and support for Bob, Cola Spirit Channel. May you prosper, be protected, and always succeed in the light. Thank you, Star Lightworker. You're so kind. Listen, I got to tell you, it's interesting when I'm walking into your light here. I've got Doris back here speaking to me again. And she's asking me to tell you, she said, remember this. She said, I lived through the war. She's talking about World War II. And she says, during the war years, she said, there are many of our countrymen, she said, who gave up the fight for goodness. She said they became demoralized and just sacrifice and let themselves fall apart. She said that the spirit renews, and she said, we who survived the war knew what the side of good was, and we knew where the power came from. And so Doris is asking you to align with the highest good. She said that there is power for renewal for you if you align with it. She said right now, she said your energy's been somewhat depleted. And she says you can have life, force, and power and prosperity. But she's asking you to align with the higher self. I want you to start to visualize golden light around you every day. Golden light is going to open the doors to the higher self. This is the true self. You know, I always say, and this is for everybody, listen to this, we're all split personalities. Right? We have our lower self that runs around panicking, worrying about life. But then we have our higher self, which has all knowledge and is in peace. So the more we work with the higher self, the more joy and success and peace we have. So Doris is coming in to remind you to connect to the higher self, to open that door of light, and you will be powerful. Thank you so much for your kind support. Blessings to you. Oh my gosh, there's Damien Devine. Hey, Damien, good to see you. 449 British pounds. Yay. From Northern Ireland. Hi, Bob. Any messages for me at the moment? Blessings. You know, Damien, let me just step into your light because I think there's some voices I'm picking up around you here. Okay. Damien, I'm getting a woman here that's talking to me. I think this is actually a relative here. This feels like it's a grandmother or a great-grandmother. Sometimes I get them crisscross. It's a little hard to pick up because I can't hear her clearly. But I just hear some say grandmother, grandmother, grandmother. So I think this is a grandmother on the father's side of the family. If I'm a little off, if that one's alive, then this is a great-grandmother. But it's definitely on the father's side of the family here. And this grandmother's coming in here to tell you that she's helping you. She said to let go of your fear. She said you've been having some issues with like feeling at peace within yourself, maybe a little bit of anxiety. And she says, I'm coming in to quell the anxiety. So I want you to call on this grandmother in spirit because she's coming in to give you peace. And she said, you're doing very well. She said that people in the spirit world are seeing the light around you. So there's a lot of light growing and you're building she said literally a cord to heaven, a telephone cord. Now, Damon, you're kind of young. You may not remember when we had corded phones, but I grew up at the time of corded phones. And so she's showing me a cord going to heaven, meaning you have a good access to the spirit world and it's going to get stronger. So this grandmother on the father's side is coming to help you with your spirit communication, and she's here with you. Thank you so much. Blessings to you. Oh my gosh, Argyle, $5 Australian. Hello, Argyle. Thank you so very much. Hi, Bob. Does Doris have any messages for me today? Thank you. Hold on, Argyle. Let me see if Doris is here. Doris, where'd you go, hon? Are you still there? All right, she's here. Doris is kind of back there. There's a lot of spirit people, so she's kind of coordinating the crowds to get people in line to speak. She's back here. She's asking me to tell you, Argyle. She said, say it again, Doris. I couldn't hear it. Yes. She's asking me to tell you that you've been getting some visitations lately from the spirit world. She said that you have a new guide that's working with you. You have a Pleiadian guide. You have a connection to the star people. And she said that the Pleiadian guides are going to start giving you messages at night. You also have some relatives that are coming to visit you from the spirit world as well. And she said they're going to show themselves more clearly in some dreams very soon. It looks like there's a great-grandmother on the mother's side back here, as well as a great-grandfather on the mother's side. And you also have a relative that goes back to the 1700s. And what's interesting is that this relative was somehow connected to the British Navy. So you have a relative that was a naval officer, I believe, as well back here. I'm not getting all their names. They're just popping in here. But Doris says she's lining them up to bring them close through. So you're going to start getting clearer messages and they're guiding you. Okay? So thank you so very much for your donation. Thank you for being here. Blessings to you. You guys are amazing. Karen Bryan, $5. Thank you so much, Karen. Good to see you. PsychicBob, why would Paul choose me to guide me in acting? With all the odds against me in Hollywood being awoke, and race baiting and to be my God. Well, Karen, when people go over to spirit, they have an awakening. They see the world as it really is, not through the lens of delusion. And Paul chose to guide you because he believes in you. He simply believes in your calling. You took an artist theme as one of your life themes when you came to Earth. So as an artist, he feels a connection with you. And famous people do come and guide people. And then people say, oh, I can't have a famous guy. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. I've actually had Jimi Hendrix come through the show one time and channel messages to people. So famous people come through. And, I'm not sitting here saying I'm the only medium channel's famous. A lot of mediums channel famous. But the reason he's come to you is because of your life theme. And he feels in harmony and wants to support that. Thank you so much. I hope that helps. Blessings to you. Oh my gosh, there's Stephanie Busby, $10 donation. Thank you, Stephanie. It's very kind of you. Hi, Bob. Supporting you with lots of love, light, and hugs. Thank you. God bless you. I don't know if any of you have ever had to deal with lawyers, but it gets very, very expensive. So thank you. Listen, Stephanie, I got to tell you, I'm getting Doris back here. So she's wound up today. I'm telling you, she really is. Doris is asking me to tell you to be patient. She said, now don't be offended when I say it's not an insult. She said, you've hit a plateau in your psychic development. And she says, tell Stephanie not to be impatient or give up. She said, your psychic development hits a plateau. She said, we will come and lift you to the next level. It looks like there might be like a 2-week period here where you're just feeling disconnected from spirit over the next few weeks. And she said, when you hit that, she said, that's the plateau. And Doris said, she said, tell her just to rest. She doesn't have to worry about anything being perfect. Just rest. And she said, spirit will raise you to the next step as the power builds. All right. So that's from Doris Stokes. And she said, just rest when you hit that plateau. Okay. She's helping you. Thank you, Steph. I hope that makes some sense to you. God bless. There's Karen Bryan, $2 donation. Thank you, Karen. Any messages from the Fae or the guardian, my guardian dragon? Karen, I'm getting your dragon back. In fact, I was going to tell you earlier when I was talking about Paul, I heard like rustling of wings, but your dragon didn't come through. And I was like thinking, is that a dragon? It sounded like big giant wings. That's who's around you here. And I've got your dragon. Your dragon says that he stands guard. He said, remind you, he said to keep keep a conscious memory of him in your mind, especially when you walk. He's talking about especially when you walk outside. He said day or night. He said that you're crossing through areas sometimes where it's a little chancy. And this dragon is coming to remind you that you want to kind of keep a conscious connection. And that way you will receive messages like, don't go that way, go that way. So if you're walking along and you hear your dragon say, don't go down Jackson Avenue, just don't question, just change your direction. I'm telling you, every time the totem spirits, the animal spirits, the dragons, the unicorns, all the animals come, they come always as protectors. And this dragon is one of your protectors. All right. Thank you so much. Blessings to you. Oh my gosh, there's Gary M. Hi, Psychic Bob. Hey, Gary, thank you. $10 donation. Thank you. Ask Liz what I should say to the attorney. Does she have any specifics about my case, like the settlement number? Thanks. Gary, because of legal ramifications, I cannot give out specific legal stuff like that. I'm forbidden by YouTube, so I can't get that detailed. But let me see if I can get anything else from her. Okay. Liz, are you there? Doris, can you bring her in? I feel her back there, but I'm not hearing her. There she is. Okay. She says to tell you, she said that, now this is interesting. She said, there are a few facets that you want to focus on. One, she said the injury, that it's still not fully healed, that this is a long-term injury. She also said that she wants you to focus on, she said that there has been a collusion. That's her. She said that the attorney will understand this, that there's collusion to deny you that which is rightfully yours. So it seems as if they're going to be able to uncover some collusion. This is going to go a long way to getting it settled, okay? So she said collusion and the extent of the injury needs to be documented. There seems to be some injury, some of this workplace injury. Some of the files have been like scrubbed, that's the word she says, or edited. So I want you to see if you can find the original copies of anything that was written, because what she's saying is there may show that the copy on file doesn't match what was originally given to you, and that there's an attempt to do a cover-up. That's what she said. Okay, so she's going to help you uncover that, and that's what you want to focus on, okay? Thank you so much, Gary. Blessings to you. Oh my gosh, $15 donation, Robin Boston. Thank you, Robin. God bless you. Thank you, thank you. You're looking well. Thank you so much. This definitely helps, Robin. God bless you. Robin, I got to tell you, I'm hearing the rustling of wings before I even could read your question. You've got some powerful angels around you now. And I'm picking up an angel named Osel. That sounds strange. That's the name he says. He says Osel of the angelic rank. O-S-E-L. Osel is his name. That's one of the angels around you. Osel seems to be coming in here as a, what do we call it, intermediary spirit. He's a guide to help you make connections to those in the spirit world. I'm also picking up Archangel Michael, who says he's been working with you and your family for years. So both of these angels seem to be present, and they're focused on protection and communication. Osel is asking me to tell you that he's strengthening the bond with your son. And he said, Rick is ready for the next phase of growth. And he said, Rick is come with me tonight. Hold on, I think I've got his voice coming in. Okay, Osel says, he said, he's talking to me, and he said, yes, you can hear his voice. He said, but my goal is that she will also hear his voice. So be listening, because you're going to start to hear whisperings, like literal whisperings, and it will be Rick. Rick is back here, and he said, Mom, he says, I shout sometimes to get your attention. He says, sometimes you feel a jolt in your body. He said, that's me in the room. He said, even though I shout, probably it will sound like a whisper until I learn to do this more. He said that he's enjoying life in the spirit world, because he said he's doing all the stuff he felt he didn't get to do here. He said, I'm free in my mind, I'm creative, and he says, I don't struggle anymore. But he wants you to know that he's going to be literally shouting, and you may literally physically feel almost like a pressure shift around you, and that is his presence. He wants you to know. And Osel and Michael are with him to help you connect. So call on all three of them. When you want to connect with him, say, Osel, help me to connect to Rick. Rick, help me to connect to you. Michael, help me to connect to Rick. All three of them are working, so you got a powerful team. I hope that helps. Thank you so much for your kind support. Blessings to you. Oh my gosh, hold on, guys. This chat just jumped. All right, hold on. Hippo Wobble, $4.99. Hello, Hippo Wobble. Hi, Bob. Always seem to see you live on Friday. Yay, well, good. Any messages for me? Still getting over my ex and feel lost. Thank you, Bob Andrew Boggs. You know, Hippo Wobble. I know it sounds terrible to say, but really time is a healer. You know, in terms of the emotional suffering that you've been through, to lose a love is devastating. It leaves a mark on the soul. You know, it leaves a mark on the soul. And I want you to be calling on Doris, because Doris knows relationships like nobody. And in fact, she's back here, and she says to tell you, don't be afraid. She said to let the emotions go. She said you've been fluctuating between anger and sorrow. And she said they're both sides of the same coin for you right now. Anger and sorrow. She said that you've been having a sense of loss, as if not only did you lose the relationship, but you've lost a sense of maybe some connection to some other people. And she said, you may feel as if you're having struggle with your family and friends. And Doris said, she said, patience, dear. She said, the spirit world will put things right. She said that you were the one who was wronged. You didn't wrong them. And she said, she's helping you to mend and to heal. So I want you to spend time just getting to know her. Look up Doris Stokes. You can see videos of her on YouTube, and she's going to be working to help you to mend and to heal. Okay. God bless you. Thank you so much. I hope that makes a little sense and gives some help to you. Hey, there's Brandon Timberlake. Brandon, so good to see you, buddy. Thank you for being here. $13.99 superstar. Oh, thank you, Brandon. God bless you. Listen, Brandon, I got to tell you, when I'm walking into your light, I'm being hit right now with flashes of yellow and gold light all around. Yellow is all about learning. I think you're at a time of learning, education, growth in skills, growth in vision, inspiration. I'm also getting golden light here, which really means, silver and gold. It's kind of a blend. It looks silver, sometimes it looks gold. Which means financial blessings for you. So you're coming into a time of some greater prosperity and a sense of freedom. I want you to watch, because the month of December seems to be where all of this gets going here. They're also talking to me about Canada, Western Canada. I don't know if you have any connection to British Columbia, but I'm seeing travel here after the new year to British Columbia. And I feel like this is like, you're going on a trip, but with strangers, I feel like you might get there and say, I don't want to go back. So you may have an opportunity in the new year to do a move. I see British Columbia around you. And do call on your angels, because Archangel Raphael is one of your guides. And I also get Archangel Gabriel around you. And Gabriel is actually back here. I can hear him. I see him now. He's handing me a pen. So, Brandon, I don't know if you've been trying to write a book or do some special writing, like a vlog. But there's definitely communication energy here. And Angel Gabriel wants to help you to write something. So be open to the channeled process of writing. A lot of changes coming. And Gabriel just said, he said a lot of changes, but he said he's ready for it. So it might seem a little scary, but it's going to be just fine. Thank you so much. Blessings to you. Oh my gosh, you guys are so kind. Thank you for all the support tonight. Really. It means the world to me. Aaron Patricia, there you are. Hey, Aaron, $5 donations. Thank you, Aaron. Happy Full Moon Friday. Love offering for the flock. Thank you, Aaron. God bless you. Listen, Aaron, I got to tell you, I've got a spirit of an animal back here. You have a giant panther. That sounds crazy, but I'm getting this giant black panther who's one of your guardians. And the panther's communicated that she's not stalking the birds. Now, if you see your birds looking suspicious, like something they're watching, something, it may be the panther they're picking up. But this panther is back here saying that she stood with you. I also got Doris coming in, and Doris said that she wants you to know she's been with you through all the work discussions. And she said, just be patient. She said, I'm still working on things in the background. So it looks like, in the next week, maybe a week and a half, you're going to get some very good news about some growth and forward movement in that job front. So she's helping you, all right? So next 7 to 10 days. God bless you. Thank you for being here. City of the Shadow Seas, $4.99. Thank you, City. God bless you. That's very kind of you. Yo, Bob, 2 questions. First, I keep getting this Dr. Joseph A. Munger. Is he a guide? Second, will I be able to get on Ghost Adventures at some point? To answer your first question, Joseph Manger, yes, he's around you. I do pick him up. Doris just said, yes, he's a guide who's come to help you. He's going to be helping you connect with earthbound spirits. Okay, so yes. In terms of the second question, Jill, I only answer 2 questions. Answer 1 question, but I'm gonna let you do it this time because you've been here a long time. Will you be able to get on Ghost Adventures? I have to be honest, City. I don't see you getting on that show. Now, I'm not trying to be negative, but I think like you're going to get more publicity for what you're doing through looking through some other shows or even going out and filming your own stuff and putting it on the net, build your own show. So I'm just not getting a connection with Ghost Adventures. I'm sorry. But don't let that discourage you. You know, you've got work of spirit to do, and spirit always leads. Thank you so much. Oh my God, am I seeing this? Star Lightworker, 2222. Thank you. Thank you for your donation. God bless you, Star. Listen, Star, I got to tell you, you know, Doris loves you, by the way. She's back here, and she said, tell Star, she said that I am her protector. She's asking me to tell you as well. She said that she's talking about lights at night. I don't understand this, but she said she's helping block the lights at night. I think somebody's bothering you with a bright light. Does this make sense to you? I'm seeing like you're driving. I'm getting people hitting you with high beams, and then I'm getting you in your house and like high beams coming in your window. And Doris says to tell you, she said, I'm going to help block the light so you will not have the sleep so disturbed. So I want you to call on Doris for that because she's going to help you, okay? Thank you so very much. Thank you for your support tonight. It means the world to me. God bless you. Jesper Clausen, 20 Deutschmarks. Is that what DKK? Is that Deutschmarks? Anyways, or is that North Korean? I don't know. Anyways, thank you for your donation. I don't know what the money is. Anybody can tell me? Hi, Bob. Can I have a message from Spirit tonight? Jesper, I'm getting around you some relatives that are coming over here. I'm getting a great-grandmother and a great-grandfather in spirit around you. I'm also getting a spirit guide. This feels like it's an Arcturian spirit guide. So I think you've got some star people connections. And I'm hearing this Arcturian guide. He gives me the name of, what's the name again? Say it again. Nico. N-I-K. He's his name, Nico. He says, I'm Nico. I'm Arcturian. He's asking me to tell you that you do have a connection with the star people. And he said, not only in former lives, but in your current bloodline. So your family has some DNA that is Arcturian. Excuse me? Okay. He said your current DNA is Pleiadian. Sorry, he corrected me. But he said you have a connection with the Arcturians and the Pleiadians, and your current family line has Pleiadian DNA. Isn't that interesting? So, and he said you have a natural connection to the star people. So I think you're opening a channel here. But these grandparents are here to say that what they're saying is they said, we didn't know that connection either. And since going to Spirit, these great-grandparents discovered the truth about some of their talents and abilities and perception that have a Pleiadian connection. Very interesting. Thank you so much. I hope that helps. Thank you for being here. God bless you. All right. Oh, my gosh. Hold on, guys. My chat's freezing up. I'm having some tech issues. Okay. Glittery Rainbow, €5. Thank you, Glittery Rainbow. Thank you, Hearts. Nice image. Yes, Kate kind of flipped. I chose to be optimistic still. Anything else specific the spirit world would suggest for me to do right now? Well, let's ask Doris, since she seems to know everything. Doris, would you help me with that? What does she need to know? Okay. This is her word. She said, stay silent. That's her literal word. She said, stay silent. She said, we are working in the background to realign forces. She said, if you stay silent now, she said, you will not put a foot wrong. She said that you've been tempted to do some sort of writing a letter to somebody or saying something. She said, don't do that yet. Stay silent. She said, we will give you the clue when to write. But she said they're trying to align stuff in the spirit to open some communications. So it looks like you've been blocked in some communications here. And she says the teacher that you seek out will come around. And she said, but this teacher has shut down many people right now, not just you. So it's not direct to you. It seems to be something going on around this person, but it is affecting you. But Doris says we're working on opening the communication. I get the sense from her, this isn't a long process. It'll be within a month. Okay. I mean, I know a month sounds like a long time, but in the bigger scheme, she said it's not long. All right. So just stay silent. Don't write any letters. Don't make any phone calls. Stay silent. That's her literal words. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, $10. Gary M. Thank you, Gary. God bless you. Hi, PsychicBob. Sorry for so many questions. There have been no injuries that I know of. The case I'm referring to is a stock settlement from some wrongdoings. Is Liz talking about the same? You know, Gary, you've been wronged. And the issue that Liz is talking about, that you have been damaged. So maybe I'm misinterpreting it as physical damage, but you know, financial damage is a form of physical damage because you have been incapacitated in a sense financially by the actions. So sometimes when I read, I misinterpret damage. I assume it's physical. So I'm like, oh, she's talking about physical. That was perhaps my assumption. So, but yes, Liz is saying that you will be restored. So I did see wholeness here, and I saw, as she said, there was issues of collusion and misrepresentation in documentation. So yes, I think that we're talking about the same thing. I just called it physical damage, but it's material damage. For me as a psychic, it all blends sometimes. So yes, thank you. I hope that helps. Thank you so much. Sorry for the confusion. You know, PsychicBob sometimes gets it jumbled, you know, just how it is sometimes. Okay. Thank you. Teresa Ferguson, $9.99 super sticker. Hello, Teresa. Thank you for being here tonight. Listen, Teresa, I got to tell you, I'm hearing, you can laugh when he says, I'm hearing bagpipe music around you. Somebody is playing bagpipe music. It's, I think, a spirit guide here. I've got a man named Seamus here. He says, I'm Seamus. And he says, I'm playing music for Teresa. He said he's trying to pick up your spirits here. He said, you've been feeling just a little sluggish. And he said, your sleep cycle's been off. And he's coming in to kind of revitalize you. So you might literally, and this is the funny part, when I hear spirits play music, sometimes it starts appearing in people's lives. So you might literally be lying in bed and swear like you're hearing bagpipe music outside your house, and you get up and look out the window. It's like, I don't see anybody. Or you might turn on the radio and suddenly it's on a different station. They're playing Scottish bagpipe music. Just be open to that because that energy, it seems to be in motion. And Seamus is here to help you to lift your spirits, okay? Also, Teresa, I have to tell you, I'm getting some issues here that could be connected to transportation. I don't know if you're looking to like change a car or try to do something with driving. I don't quite understand this. But I've got spirit people just showing cars going in front of you here. So I don't know if you're looking at automobiles, but if you are, I get the sense that there could be a new car coming here. And I think it'll be around January. Okay. So anyways, thank you so much for your support. I hope that helps or makes some sense to you. God bless you. Oh my gosh, there's Argyle. Hello, Argyle. $5 donation. Thank you. My brother is currently working with specialists to try and lower his blood pressure. Can you see what the course of this is, please? Thanks. You know, Argyle, you're going to think I'm crazy, but I'm not getting high blood pressure around him. I mean, he may have exhibited it at certain times or when he was being tested, but I sound weird. I don't know that it's still high. I'm not getting high blood pressure. So I think they want to relook at it because there may be something else going on. Like it could be a nerve issue. I keep feeling like the blood pressure isn't the blood pressure or the heart. It's something else that feels like it's connected to the nervous system that's triggering it. So what's weird is if you had to test it right now, it'd probably be normal. That's the strange thing. So I don't know how to answer that, but that's what I'm getting around it. So I hope that at least will spur a new way to look at this. Thank you so very much. Blessings. All right. There's City of the Shadow Seas again. $4.99. Thank you for your kind donation. Blessings. Thanks, Bob. Was wondering if mediumship is an ability I have. From your message, sounds like, oh, absolutely. You're definitely a natural medium. You've been getting a lot of channeled energy the last year, in fact. And what you want to do with that is, you know, if you want to open to the spirit world, you got to make time for the spirit world. So I want you to be sitting every day just for a few minutes, 5-10 minutes, and just be open to what's coming through, and try to just sit for 10 minutes, ask them to be present, ask them to talk to you. You might want to explore joining our psychic development class on Saturdays as well, because we go through actual exercises to help open the channel. There are a lot of different ways to do this and learn how to connect, and that's what we do in our Saturday class. But for right now, just starting today, even before you do any classes, I want you just to make it a habit to sit for 10 minutes a day, just in silence, and invite them to come in. Spirit people can only help us to the degree we give them permission. So you want to give them permission, okay? And you'll get the connection. And come join my Saturday class. We're going to actually teach on this Saturday. And you can still register till 6 a.m. Eastern time tomorrow. God bless you. Thank you. Jesper Clausen, 20 Deutschmarks. Thank you, Jesper. I wonder if you see me going to Canada and British Columbia too. That's where I'm seeing you, Jesper. I see you traveling, and I do think you're going to go to Canada and British Columbia. Yes, both. Yeah, absolutely. Oh my gosh. Nessa, 90, $5 donation. Hello, Nessa. Thank you so much. Things keep getting in the way of me traveling to get a treatment. Is this not the right time to do it? Thanks so much for everything. Stars. Nessa, I really do believe in divine timing. And I always say when something's getting in your way, there's a reason for it. We may not like it, but in terms of this, I feel that this delay is protecting you from danger, like danger while traveling, danger. I don't think the treatment itself is going to be dangerous, or the doctors, but I think it's just spirit is keeping you out of harm's way, like inclement weather, road problems, all that sort of stuff. So what you want to do is put that in the hands of spirit. Say, Spirit, I'm leaving that to you, and you make the timing so it's perfect, and I will trust you on that. But I'm telling you, you'll see. You'll see. All right. Oh my gosh. All right. Masters Omniverse. Hi, Bob. Any past life connection with ancient Atlantis? Yeah. Oh, yes, Masters Omniverse. We've had a lot of lives in ancient Atlantis. The Atlanteans were connected to the ancient Pleiadians and Lemurians. You have connections to all of those. In Atlantis, Fletcher's back here talking. He said in Atlantis, he said you were one of the lawgivers. You were kind of like somebody who was like a judge, or somebody who dealt with, just honoring the law and things around legal stuff. So yes, you do have a past life connection there. Okay. Hey, there's my buddy Bree. Hi, Bree. Good to see you. Hi, Bob. Are there any messages for me today? Thank you. Hello, Bree. Good to see you. Listen, Doris Stokes is back here. She's asking me to tell you that she's coming in to work with you more closely. Doris says that the word she said is you're moving on. So I get the sense you're at a time of transition, like you may literally be changing a house, might change a relationship, change a job, like go back to school or change schooling. All of it seems to be emotion. And Doris said, tell you, be ready for the change. She said, just float along with it. And she said, don't resist it, because she said the spirit people are trying to move you into a better position. She said emotionally and financially. So I get the sense there's some healing going on for you with the emotions as well. And Doris wants to help you with that. So float with the spirit. You're going to be awesome. Okay. Thank you so much. Oh my God. I got another donation. Is that right? Gina G. 33. Gina G. $33. Thank you for the support. It really means a lot to me. God bless you. Listen, Gina, I got to tell you, I'm getting a lot of spirit people around you here. I think you're a natural medium, because it's literally like hundreds of voices. I don't know if you've been feeling like you're being like overwhelmed by spirit, but it's like, I don't feel like this is anything negative, like they're attacking you or harassing you, but it seems that they're very eager around you. I've got somebody talking to me here named Jane. Janet, Jane. It's like I can't hear the names. So many voices, like a Janet or a Jane or Janie back here talking in spirit. I hear this Jan. I'm going to call her Janet. That's what it sounds like to me. But this Janet says she's one of your guides, and she's asking me to tell you, she said, we're keeping the channel open so you can get the conflict resolved. So I get the sense here that you may have been working on something. It's like something that's outstanding, that's unresolved, a conflict, possibly even a legal situation. And Janet said that she's coming in here to help you get the conflict resolved. She's asking me today, she said it's not a long way to settlement. And she's talking to me about end of January. And she says, end of January, we get things solved. I don't quite understand that, but I want to bring it over to you. I hope that makes some sense to you. You know, as a medium, a lot of people don't understand that. We don't always understand the messages. We can only receive them and give them. But that's what she's asking me today. She's getting the conflict resolved. I also pick up somebody named Frank around you in spirit as well. And he said he's serving as a protector guide. So you might be feeling like you're in a little bit of a vulnerable position. But Frank says, no, she's not in any danger. So he's come in just to be a protector, to keep you safe. And Janet is helping resolve some conflict. So you've definitely got some spirit activity going on around you. And Doris, my other guide's back here, and she's asking me to tell you that she said you have the gift of mediumship, and she said working with earthbounds. So she said when you walk through graveyards, she said they all want to follow you home. Be very careful you don't get any spirit attachments. I'm not picking up anybody literally being attached to your aura, but I do think you're more vulnerable than most to that. So I want you to let Doris help you with that as well, so she'll keep you safe. And I'd like you, Gina, I think you need to do this like really soon. I want you to take a salt bath. One of the best baths I recommend is fill your bathtub with water and add a half a cup of sea salt and half a cup of baking soda as you're running the bath. And then get in that bath and just soak. You need to kind of strip your aura off. I do think you collect astral junk. That's what I call it. It's like burrs. You know, you walk through the fields, you get burrs on your clothes. Well, psychic work sometimes puts astral burrs on you. So I think you have some of those. Nothing bad, nothing evil, but just a little disruption in the energy. And I want you to do that bath and then let Doris help you to regulate the voices of the spirits. And you might also want to come join, if you haven't done so, our psychic development class. I still have some spots for this Saturday. Thank you so very much. Blessings to you. Oh my gosh, guys, we are at our hour. I swear I don't know where the time goes, but I want to just say thank you. Thank you to all of you who came out tonight for the show. Psychic Bob loves you. You guys rock. I feel so very, very, very blessed by you. So listen, keep it here at Spiritual. You know, we've always got more coming. Remind you, again, go sign up for the Psychic Development class. There's my website. And if you want to be in the inner circle, we're already filled for the 21st. It's filling really quickly, like within like an hour of announcing it was pretty much full. So let me know. We still have openings for the 5th of December, and we'll try to get you in for that. So thank you, Dory. Dory says, thank you so much, Mr. Bob. Thank you, Dory, for being here. Blessings to you. Thank you, Miss Lisa. You guys rock. So anyways, remember, go to my website, register for Saturday's class, and send me an email if you want to be on Sunday, December 5th, Psychic Bob's Inner Circle. All right? So I hope to see you guys then. We will talk to you soon. And may all of you always blessed be.